So I thought I would share with you the first magic trick that I ever did for a real life audience. And when I say the first trick that I ever did for a real life audience, what I mean is not mom and dad. So, first trick I ever did for not mom and dad is a true story. 100% true story. I was 16 years old. I was doing it was just a simple trick that I did for my church youth group, and there were probably 8 or 9 people who were sitting in the floor right in front of me. And I stood up in front of everybody, and I had done my arts and crafts. I had made up my little magic show box. Thank you. And yep. You know what? I forgot to mention it. Tonight's show is an interactive show. You guys get to participate right from where you are. So here's what I'll do. I'll show you the magic show box again, and for everybody from this side over, you guys are all going to go, ooh, and then I'll turn and show it to over here, and all of you guys are then going to go, ah. So I had made up my little magic show box. There we go, there we go. That's more like it. I stood up in front of everybody. I said, hey, everybody, pay very close attention. What I have here is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. And if I take one of those cards and I toss it away, all that leaves me with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. Now, my friends were so impressed by what they just seen. They were so amazed. Everybody thrust their fists in the air and they all yelled out the words, "That's amazing." Now, anything? Okay, that's all right. You know what? Yeah, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. That was my fault. I did not explain that correctly. So let me just sort of start again. Tonight's show is an interactive show. You guys get to participate. So what I was looking for was you guys do the whole "that's amazing" thing. So because I didn't explain that properly, we'll do it again. This way we can all get there at the exact same time. It is quite impressive when it all happens together. So just real quickly, we'll run through this again. I'll share with you the very first magic trick I ever did for a real life audience. And when I say a real life audience, I mean not mom and dad. Exactly. Thanks for being here. The very first magic trick that I ever did for a real life audience, I was 8 years old. I was performing for my 3rd grade Sunday school class. There were probably 20, 25 of my closest friends who were sitting on the floor, and I had made up my magic show box. Very good. I stood up in front of everybody. I said, everybody pay very, very close attention. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. If I take one of those cards and toss it away, 2 of those cards, and I toss them both away, all that leaves me with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. Now, my friends were so impressed by what they'd just seen. They were so amazed, everybody thrust their fists in the air, and they all yelled out the words. All right, your timing stinks. But I just don't think I'm explaining this the way that it's supposed to go. So here, just so we're all on the same page, here's how this goes. So I count the cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's a brief pause. It's for dramatic effect. Silence. And then I say, and everybody thrusts their fists in the air, and they all yelled out the words. And that is the moment the tension is released, and everybody goes, "That's amazing." Okay, so you guys with me? All right. Because I'm not sure I believe in you yet, but I think we'll get there. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We have a show to do. We can't stay on this trick, but we're going to do this one last time, and this will make perfect sense. So, true story, very first magic trick, not mom and dad. Exactly. First magic trick I ever performed, 3 years old. I had made up exactly. You know what? Look, I'm not even going to exaggerate. There were only probably 200 or 300 of my closest baby friends who were sitting on the floor, and I had made up my magic show box. I stood up in front of everybody, and in fact, the cards that I was using, they were normal-sized playing cards, but my hands were so small they looked huge. I said, everybody watch, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. If I take one of those cards and toss it away, 2 of those cards, 3, 4, 5 of those cards. Excuse me, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those cards and toss them away. All that leaves me with is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playing cards. I didn't went so far as to snap my fingers and the cards completely and totally disappeared. All my friends were so impressed. They were so amazed. They all thrust their fists in the air and they all yelled out the words. right. Now we can continue the show.